Okay, so right now what I'm going to go over for you is using your Google Classroom to get everything you need for this semester. So let's take a look at what we have. The first thing we have is your stream. When you first log in, you might see the stream. Okay. Now I'm going to keep the stream pretty organized. I'm going to try to keep only a handful of things in the stream for you. So if you look down in the stream, the first thing you'll notice is that I might have this video here for one, but I'll also probably have my schedule. So if you're ever looking to find me, you can click into this and it will bring up these slides. Now, one of the most important things is every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9:37 until 10:35 a.m., we will have class. To go to that class, you can click on this link here. Another important thing to know is that my office hours are going to be from 1 to 3 p.m. every Wednesday. The hours might change a little bit as we get into the year and see how things go. They might adjust to different times. But this is every Wednesday I'll have office hours. So if you need to meet with me, you have questions about something on Wednesdays, that's when you can do that. And to find me, you'll go to this Google link right here and go to that Google Meet. Okay, so that's the first thing, is the schedule. You can also see my schedule for where I will be during different hours of the day. So during first period, I'll be in civics class with Mrs. Trudy. Second period, I'll be in Algebra 1 with Mrs. Weeks. Then we're going to have our homeroom or home base. Then third period, I'll have EL Wisconsin history class. Then civics class with Miss Trudy again. Then I'll be in U.S. history 10th grade with Mr. Krings. And then I'll have my lunch and a planning period. So I should be kind of available during 6th and 7th periods if you might need something. I might be busy with meetings, or perhaps maybe I just want to eat my lunch quietly some days, but I should also be available to you a little bit. If you really need to meet with me and have questions, that might be a time. And then, of course, EL resource class is going to be 8th hour. So when you go into Google Classroom, the first thing you'll see is Mr. T's schedule. Then the next thing you'll see is very important, is our weekly checklist. So you'll go into here when you're like, what am I going to do today? Okay. But when you go into the weekly checklist, you'll see something like this. Like, for example, on August 31st, we don't have school. So there's no school, and it says due Wednesday. That's a joke. It says sleep well, and also just try and read a book. How about that? That's your assignment. So you can check those off and make sure you do those on this day. That's what you need to do. Friday. So you can see here, you have 5 things you want to think about today to do on Tuesday. Now, again, some of them you might do all of it, but like this one just says begin, which means you're not doing everything today. You can start it today. It's just giving you an idea. And then the next day it might tell you, but it is also telling you the due date for it so you don't forget that. The other thing that I'll post on here are some important announcements. So one important announcement I want you guys to know about was our daily schedule. What do classes look like this year? Well, these are the periods and when you will have, when you're going to have your classes, when they're going to meet online, right? And this is every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So this is the stream page. You'll also notice here it tells you what kind of things are coming up. So here you have something due on Thursday. Here you have something due on Friday. It just tells you what you have. Now let's look at the classwork page. This is a very important part. Okay. When you look at this page, notice how I have these sectioned off with the dates for each week. So this is September 1st through 4th. The old ones will go at the bottom, the new ones at the top. Each week I'm going to try and post essentially like a checklist here. So the first week you'll see a lesson plan, and this one has your weekly checklist on the first day and your EL Wisconsin history lesson plan here. So you can see what's coming up a little bit and see what we might be doing. So you can see on Tuesday, this is what we're going to look at. You can see there's an assignment and the due dates for that assignment. And then you can see here what we're looking at on Thursday. Of course, Wednesday, we do not have any classes. So each week you can kind of see what's coming up. Right now, notice here I also put the date that I assigned it. So this is something that was assigned on 9/1, on September 1st. This is assigned on September 1st also. Now we get to our first assignment, and you can see right in here, this is the About Me assignment. It's assigned on 9/1, September 1st. It is due on September 3rd. You can see that right here. Now I'll also post every day when we have class. We'll record the lesson, so you can see here, for example, this is from May 22nd. I don't have the video for September 1st yet because we haven't met, but I'll post the video here, and I'll put the date, your feed. So again, we have our stream where you can find my schedule. You can find the Google links, the Google Meet links for classes. You can find your checklists. And then you have your assignments. Now, this is where you can look for the assignments that you need to do. I'll also post every week the lesson plan and the checklist together.